Alright, welcome back guys. Here for another go-karting video. This is League Day 2. So this is going to be qualifying right here. As you guys noticed, a little bit different from last week. The track is going to be a lot shorter this time around. You're racing on the short track today. And you also might notice that it is quite slippery as I'm kind of going slow here, just testing waters. Kind of feel out the slipperiness. They put little microplastic stuff all over the track, and so it is going to be a little bit more slippery than it is usually. And so here I am just kind of trying to find the limits of the cart under like this weird conditions that we have going on here, especially with the new track that I've never raced on. And so I'm kind of just testing things out, feeling them out, and just trying to really, find the limits of this cart and this track right here. And then going on here, this is the about halfway through qualifying, I would say now. I've caught up with the group in front of me because they pulled away quite a bit before me because a lot of these guys were able to race on this before qualifying started. I was not able to. I did not arrive early enough. And so, but as you guys will see, this a common problem with this guy. I get blocked quite often by him. Wasn't able really to get past him at all. And this guy in front of me, he did manage to get past him eventually, but this guy, he was just a pain the whole time. He had multiple blue flags waved at him, wouldn't let me by at all. As you see, this blue flag number 1. You're going to see a lot of those in this video. This guy just not letting me pass is just a continuous, just him blocking me. It's obvious I was quicker than him. I kept catching up to him in every corner. Here right now I'm not, because I'm still, testing it a little bit. I'm still trying to get used to this track and cart combo here, so with all the slipperiness. And then yep, another mistake there. He tends to just, on that first corner, he just loves to slide. And so here, there's another blue flag right there, still not letting me pass. And at this point, there's a kid that's behind me, and I wasn't sure if the kid was quicker than me or is it just this guy blocking both of us. As you see there, I almost got him though. I had to bail out. I think I could have dove down the inside, but I wasn't too sure about it. Didn't want to, mess up or slam him into the wall, get a penalty or stuff. But it's still getting blocked by him, just kind of chilling. I hit the wall there, so I'm still behind him. And at this point, I'm like, why is this guy not letting me pass? As you see, there are 2 blue flags, obvious as hell. And so, and also, I was thinking, I don't know if this was for me or not, because there was that kid behind me. So I don't know if they were telling me to let the kid behind me pass because he was on me the whole time, or it was just the guy in front of me. I don't know if the guy thought that too. I don't know if the guy maybe thought it was me. And here I messed up my line, and so I just let the kid go through. Maybe he was quicker than me. Maybe he could set a good time. And so, yeah, I let the kid through. I kind of give myself some space here to set a good lap. I don't think I did very well on this lap. I had a lot of mistakes here, especially since I was catching up to the kid. I realized I was quicker than him. I was going to catch up to him. Here he made a mistake, but I did too, so I wasn't really able to capitalize on that and overtake him. Here he made another pretty big mistake. I also made another big mistake, so I was not able to capitalize on that either, getting a slow exit out of that corner. And here the kid just kind of messed up his line. I'm able to get in, and then he messed it up there. I kind of give him a little bit of a bump. I'm still trying to find a way around him, and then here he messes up again. And then we go into this main straight. He just goes really wide, and I'm able to get that place back. And I've got some clean air here, so I try to use it to my advantage. Here you see the guy in front of me spun out again, and here I am catching up to him again. Just getting my qualifying lap compromised, and it was not a very fun time trying to get around this guy. I just wasn't able to, just the combination of getting used to the slipperiness and the new track. I just wasn't experienced enough on this track to really make any good overtakes here. Here I could have kind of sent it, but it was unfortunately the end of qualifying, and that was that. I ended up setting a 22.6, I want to say it was, qualifying me 4th for this race. And as you see here, I do get a pretty good start here. And so notice the guy in the blue hoodie. Alright, we push our way through 3rd place. He gets around him. And then, or 2nd place, sorry, he was starting 2nd. And I kind of pushed my way through too. And so me and this blue hoodie guy are going to be pretty much, it's going to be me and him racing most of this race. And as you see, he kind of does get away from the chaos because I just kind of got stuck on it a little bit more than he did. And so right now it's just kind of a catch-it game for me, trying to get near him, trying to get close. And as you see, we are kind of making some time up on first place. And so right now I'm just trying to keep my line clean and just try to keep up with the pack here up in front. And as you see, first place does manage to start pulling away just a little bit. I am trying to keep pressure on this guy in front of me just to kind of maybe see if I can get an opportunity and overtake here. With this short track, it is pretty hard to overtake, I would say, with just the amount of hairpins and just the lack of straights too. I would just say it was definitely more difficult to pass than the regular track is usually. And so here we are going into this. He does kind of spin out a little bit. I try to get the overtake. I wasn't able to, get past him or anything. At this point we are full on fighting. I'm kind of just trying to bump him, maybe send him out a little bit just wide, just maybe create a space here. And here he messed up on the out. Oh my God, the corner exit. I did too though, so I wasn't able to capitalize on it. And here we are. I'm kind of gaining on him a little bit. I do take the better line here, but I did unfortunately mess up my corner exit here. And then there, I hit the wall again. I was pretty frustrated about that, so I'm kind of getting frustrated at this point because it is clear that I'm pretty sure I'm quicker than this guy, but I'm just unable to see a gap and get by here. And so here we're gonna start fighting a little bit too. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm definitely quicker than them through those hairpins, those curving S's there. And so here we are. He swings it out a little bit wide. I try to see if I can snudge it up here. He's not quite letting me. And then I do manage to get it past. I kind of send him a little wide. Unable to close that gap because he's still there. He sends me out a little bit. I'm still holding my line though, just keeping him back. He does manage to slip up my inside and he pushes me a little wide. I am going to have to slow down there, kind of let him through. And you see I got hit from the back, and then he does make a mistake, and I am able to compromise on that and get through. But then here, I was kind of unsure where he was. I broke a little late, kind of pushed me out a little bit. And then here, I thought he was going to send it up the outside or the inside. He did not. I gave him the space. He got slammed into the wall. And then here, I lost all my positions, unfortunately. I was, kind of mad at this because at the beginning of this league, the refs said, any major accident that happens where someone does lose a lot of places like that, they will red flag and they will start the race. And that did not happen. And so as you see, he spun out there. I was able to gain one position. The guy in the inside was able to stick his. I wasn't able to gain two there. And so again, with this, this slippery track and this tight corner track, it is hard to quite make up places here. And so I was only able to make up one place in that whole race. And so here we are. I'm still just trying to kind of get past these guys any way I can, just not end up with no points. There's the white flag for last lap. And so here we are coming into here. I'm just unable to make any moves or progress because at this point I'm fuming. I've lost my cool. I'm not racing as well as I usually do, and it's just a mental game right now, and I'm just losing it. And it was not a very good time for me. As you can see with the nods there, it was not going in favor for me. And then moving on to race 2. This race, I would say, was pretty miserable. It was not looking good for me. I'm starting second to last. As you see, last is just trying to send it up the inside on me. I'm not having it. He does get through, and it was just really bad for me. This race was just testing my mental capacity and how well I could handle my anger. And as you can see, with this, it was not very well. This race was just terrible. I'm trying to just keep with the pack, and just stay consistent, try to get myself under control, but it was just not working out. As you can see, they're starting to just pull away from me. I'm making all these mistakes. I'm going completely off the racing line. As you see there, they kind of went slow on that turn. I bumped into them. And here they just kind of just start pulling. The group in front of me and this guy just kind of start pulling. This guy, he slides out a little bit. I think maybe I can make something happen here, but it's just not working. I'm just trying to do anything I can. He kind of closed me out there. I think I could have stuck it though. but I was too scared to at the moment. And then just here, just trying to keep with them. I just lost all ability to stay consistent here. As you see, kind of just locked up the tires, just slid all the way down the straight. And then here, just, still trying to keep up. As you can see, though, we are keeping with the pack, though, so I'm kind of happy with that. We weren't, going too far from the pack. Me and this guy were keeping with them, but as you can see here, they just kind of just start to pull away. I'm just thinking, what the hell is happening? Why am I so slow right now? Like, why am I so inconsistent? As you see, slides out there. It does cause me to hit the wall because I was trying to avoid him. In coincidence, I hit the wall while trying to avoid. We are keeping up. I'm just looking for an opportunity, just somewhere to overtake these guys. It's just not looking up for me. And as you see, every time on these straights, they just pull away. But with the big group in front of us, they're struggling to race cleanly up there. And so they do keep sliding out. But I think that's the only reason I was really able to stay ahead. And you can see there, they do start to pull away. But here I am, about, I would say, almost literally the last couple laps of the race here. It took me that long to really keep up after they pulled away from me on that just really small straight that we have here. And they just pulled away, and it just took me a while to even muster up enough mental capacity to even stay consistent enough to even catch up to these guys. This one was just a really bad one overall. You see white flags there. It's the last lap. I'm just thinking in my head, like, there's no way. This is just it was just a bad day, a bad couple races for me, unfortunately. And he kind of just went out there. I wasn't able to get past him. He was just kind of blocking up the apex. And there you can see I'm just visibly just not very happy right now. And it was just not a very good day for me. First race, almost got first podium, ended up not with it. And it was just kind of a bad day for the league.